Welcome to 2024. As we say goodbye to 2023, that was not short of scandals and world conflicts, let's take a look at 7 things we should look at in 2024. Number 1, Jeffrey Epstein list.
More than 100 of Jeffrey Epstein's associates and contacts could be revealed in the new year.
In 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was found lifeless with a sheet wrapped around his neck that appeared to be an apparent suicide. Quickly after that, his death became a spectacle as people vowed that Epstein did not kill himself. People speculate that Epstein was killed because of a list he had of high-profile figures that ranged from politicians to actors and even royalty. This list was made up of people who attended Epstein Island, a well-known island to the elites where underage girls were taken advantage of by these high-profile figures. It was reported that this list was kept by Epstein to blackmail some of these people in the future. Since Epstein's death, this list has been sealed in court, protecting some of these high-profile figures from public scrutiny.
What we're going to get is, by my count, the details about 177 people.
Well, in 2023, a judge ruled that the public has the right to know these names and that the list will be unsealed and revealed in the first few weeks of 2024.
It's just inexcusable. So if there's anyone who has any links or dealings with Epstein in that time frame, I think it would be very bad for them indeed.
2024 could be the year to see a list of celebrities and politicians get questioned on what they were doing on Epstein Island, as well as what were their ties to Epstein, who was set to be tried and sentenced for child trafficking.
TD Jakes, do not speak against homosexuality.
Amen.
Speaking of scandals, in late 2023, a popular religious figure has caught a bit of flack for what may be some heinous activities for a bishop pastor to be accused of. Rumors begin to fly about TD Jakes attending Hollywood parties and having sexual intercourse with other men while leading one of the biggest megachurches in America. After a content creator, Tough TV, released this information, TD Jakes began to quickly deny these rumors and even went to the point of striking any YouTube page that spoke on this matter, including this one. Tough TV has maintained that also in the first few weeks of 2024, evidence and proof will be presented that TD Jakes allegedly committed foul acts and was even referred to as a power bottom.
And they referred to him as being a power bottom
by these male sexual workers who claimed to have sex with Jakes at numerous Hollywood parties.
To the people that was really like there for me, Bishop TD Jakes.
Number 3, P. Diddy, aka Brother Love. The past few months of 2023 has been the center of a civil suit filed by the singer Cassie. In this civil suit paperwork, claims were made that Brother Love abused Cassie by forcing her to have intercourse with hand-selected male escorts while P. Diddy sat on the side and watched. Also claims of P. Diddy blowing up Kid Cudi's car over Cassie. At first, many people thought this could just be a ploy to get the money out of the owner of the Revolt network. That assumption was quickly voided after Brother Love settled the suit for an undisclosed amount in record time. Quickly after the settlement, other alleged victims came out, including a 17-year-old who claimed Brother Love had made inappropriate advances toward her at an industry party. Soon after that, several other alleged victims began filing suits on Brother Love and his associates. 2024 could prove to be a trying year for Diddy, aka Brother Love, whose name is also connected to this next thing we should be looking out for in 2024. Keffe D. Tupac murder case. In the years leading up to 2023, Keffe D., a known Crip member of the Compton Southside Crips, was conducting interviews all over YouTube on his involvement in the murder of hip-hop icon Tupac Shakur. Well, eventually the authorities began to check up on these claims from Keffe D and executed a search warrant on Keffe D's Nevada home, where they reportedly found evidence connected to the Tupac investigation that could send Keffe D to jail for the rest of his life for being an accessory to murder. In 2024, we could see a trial that could finally put the rest of who is responsible for Tupac's murder. Talking about trials and cases, This next figure is looking to have a year of 2024 full of trials and court appearances. The Trump Trials 2024 election.
That found former President Donald Trump ineligible for the presidency due to his role in the January 6 riots.
2023 was a year that saw Donald Trump being indicted on a state and federal level for charges ranging from January 6 Capitol building insurrection to claims of committing election fraud for the 2020 election.
All I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes.
As of now, 2 states, Colorado and Maine, have made moves in an attempt to ban Trump from being placed on primary ballots that will make it extremely difficult for Trump to win a second term in the 2024 elections. With both the Democrats and Republicans calling this the most important election of our time, all the cards are on the table for an intense election season that could put this country on the brink of its second civil war in America's 200-plus year history, as Colorado judges have been threatened to the point of government intervention for protection of these judges. Trump's voter base has shown the world that they are ready to put everything on the line for Donald Trump if they ever feel he is treated unfairly by what some call the deep state. Some would say it's not far-fetched that the outcome of the 2024 elections could lead America to this next event we should look out for: the collapse of American society. In 2024, a movie is set to premiere called Civil War. The public awaits this movie as it entails a dark future that could possibly materialize in 2024 when a clash between 2 political parties could turn into an eternal war that can send America into a violent frenzy. This movie, Civil War, is also a backdrop to another popular Netflix movie that premiered in 2023 called Leave the World Behind. This movie depicts a situation where America is hacked and also hit with an EMP that put the entire nation in turmoil.
Remember that Chinese spy balloon that drifted over Alaska and across the continental United States before being shot down off the South Carolina coast earlier this year?
In 2023, China made the news from sending a balloon across the entire country of America. Experts revealed that China could be doing this to test out an EMP attack that could possibly execute in the near future. Could 2024 be the year where American empire falls by the same method it began with: bloodshed? Number 7, World War III. 2023 was a year filled with proxy wars, as Putin invaded Ukraine for reasons they called broken trust. In the past, America promised Russia that they would not try to extend NATO nowhere close in proximity to Russian borders. So when Zelensky, Ukraine's president, implied that Ukraine would attempt to become a part of NATO, Putin wasted no time sending troops to invade Ukraine, which ended up becoming a Russia versus America proxy war. In the latter half of 2023, Hamas conducted an attack toward Israel that left over 1,000 dead, with Iran making threats and also reported to be just weeks away from having a nuclear bomb. It is safe to say the Middle East is maybe the most unstable it's been in years. On the other side of the world, in the Asian Pacific region, 2023 also saw a year of China conducting invasion drills of its nearby neighbor, Taiwan. President Joe Biden, as well as Nancy Pelosi, has made it clear if China were to invade Taiwan, America would have 100% involvement protecting Taiwan that can go as far as boots on the ground or even nuclear warfare. Not to mention, recently, North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-un, has instructed his military to be on standby and escalate its preparedness on a possible conflict with its neighbor, South Korea, and the United States. It is not far-fetched to say that 2024 could lead to the third installment of a world war that could be like none other ever seen on the face of this planet. World War III would become a war that could start with conventional warfare and escalate to nuclear warfare that could lead to millions, maybe even the death of over 1 billion people on this planet. Please leave in the comment section which one of these events you think are likely to occur. 2024 could be a year that could see the fall of Brother Love, Pastor T.D. Jakes, and other celebrities whose names are on the Epstein list. It could also be a year that America could see turmoil it has never experienced in its 240-year history. Welcome to 2024, and this is the list of things we should be looking out for. Moxy out.